Good evening, everybody. I hope all of you well. Today we'll talk about something about GAT, which is General Aptitude Test in quantitative and mathematics. Let us do some questions that help students to solve in their exams. First of all, here as you see, if we start here, 1 over 8 of x equal 12% of 500, then what is x? Before we start, all of you have to know that the word of means is multiplied. So here we have to start like this. So 1 over, so here 12%, we have to make it as a fraction. So 12 over 100 times what? Times 500. As you know, we can simplify both by 100. 500 divided 100 is 5, and 100 divided 100 is 1. Then I multiply 12 times 5, which is equal to 60. Then 1 over 8 of x, that's mean here, 1 over 8 times x is equal to 60. So we multiply now the both sides by 8 over 1, the reciprocal of 1 over 8. And here is also times by 8 over 1. Now, as you know, here, 8 divided 8 is 1, and 8 here divided 8 is 1. Now it's become also only x is equal to 60 times 8, which is 480. So the answer is what? Is C. Okay, if we go to the next, here, next slide. Okay, let us erase this first. Now if 4%, if here 4% of x is equal to 48, then x is equal to what? As we know, we have to make 4% as 4 over 100 times what? Times x equal to 48. Now I multiply the both sides by the reciprocal of 4 over 100, which is 100 over 4. And I multiply the other side here also by 100 over 4. Now 4 divided 4 is 1. 4 divided 4 here is 1. 100 divided 100 is 1, and here 100 divided 100 is 1. So the answer has become x equal to. We know that we can divide the both sides here by 4. 4 divided 4 is 1, and 48 divided 4 is 12. Now I can multiply 12 by 100, it's 1,200. So this is the answer, is 1,200. Let us erase this to go to the next slide. Now here if you can see, I have if x over 4 plus y over 4 is equal to 25, find out the values of x and y. Okay, we see here that they have the same denominator, so I can write them both in the one number, which is 4. So x plus y here is equal to 4, over 4 is equal to 25. Now I multiply both sides by 4 to simplify them. Here multiply by 4 and 25 times 4. Now we can simplify 4 by 4 is 1 and 4 here by 4 is 1. So it's become x plus y equal 25 times 4, which is 100. Now I want to see the add of y and x equal 100, which these numbers that the addition is equal 100, we can see that D is the correct answer. So here 70, which is x, plus 30, which is y, so the answer is equal to what? To 100. Okay, let's erase this to go to the next. Okay. Sorry. I have x plus y equals 6 and y plus z equals negative 3 and x plus z equals 5. What is the value of the sum x plus y plus z? Okay, now I have to add all of them together. So x plus, here, x plus y plus the next y plus z plus x plus z, all of this equal to the sum of the numbers, which is 6 plus negative 3 plus 5. As you can see here, I have two x's, I have two y's, and I have two z's. So x plus 6 is 2x, I can write it like this, plus y is 2y, then z plus z is 2z, all of this is equal to 6 plus minus 3 or negative 3 is 3, 3 plus 5 is 8, so the answer here is 8. Now I have here, let us write this in good way. Okay, here I can write it like that. Here is 2z plus 2y. Now I can take 2 as a common factor. I write here is 2, then I open the brackets. 2x divided by 2 is x, plus 2y divided by 2 is y, plus 2z divided by 2 is z. All of this is equal to what? Is equal to 8. Now I divide the both sides by 2. Divide 2 here and divide 2 here. 2 divided 2 is 1. So here is become x plus y plus z equal to 8 divided by 2 is what? Is 4. So the answer here is equal to B, which is 4. Okay, let us erase this. All this is in the record, don't worry. Now here, as you see, I have if x over y is equal to 11, then what is the value of 3y plus x equals to over 2y? So we have to replace x by y. How can I do that? We come into the first equation here. X over y is equal to 11. I multiply both sides by y. Here by y and here is by y. Multiply them. This is multiplied. Now I divide here by y is 1. I divide here by y is 1. So x is equal to 11y. Now I go to and replace this in the second equation. So it's become here 3y plus x, which is 11y over 2y. We know that 3y plus 11y is equal to 14y over 2y. I can divide 14 divided by 2 is 7, and y divided by y and y divided by y is 1. So the answer is equal to 7, which is C. Now here, if y plus x is equal to 5 and y minus x is equal to 6, what is the difference square of x square minus y square? We have the rule. What is the rule? The rule is said x square minus y square is equal to the times of two brackets. I factorize this by x minus y times x plus y. As you know from up, x minus y is 6 times x plus y is 5. So 6 times 5 is equal to what? To 30. So the answer, as you see, is B, which is 30. Now this is the sum. Now this is the same thing. We can do it by, I have here x square minus y square is equal to, as we know, x minus y. You can start with x plus y. Let us start x plus y. It's the same thing. It's not different because the multiply is commutative. You can change this and this. Here is x minus y. All of this is equal to what? It's equal to 20. Now, as we know from up here, that x plus y is 10. So this is become 10. I replace 10 here. Times the brackets x minus y equal to 20. Now I divide both sides by 10. I divide this by 10 and I divide this by 10. 10 divided 10 is 1. 10 divided 10 is 1. So now stay here x minus y. Now as we know that 20 divided by 10 is 2. So x minus y is equal to 2. So the answer is equal to 2. The dash here is not minus, it's just dash. Let's go to next. Find the value of 0.1 times 10 plus 0.1 times 10 plus 0.1 times 100. The best way here, you can do it like that. You have two ways. The first way, that is 0.1 times 10 plus 0.1 times 10 and plus 0.1 times 100. We know from the primary school that if I multiply by the power 10 and the power of 10, I have to move the decimal point to the right depending how many zeros. I have one zero here, so I have to move this to the right one number. So this is become 1 plus, here is the same, I have multiplied here by 10, 10 is 1 0, you have to move it one number to the right, so it's become also 1 plus, here I have two zeros, that means I have to skip two numbers to the right, so I skip 1, but I have to skip another one, there is nothing, I put 0 here, so it's become what? It's become 10. Now as you know, 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 10 is 12, so the answer is become what? Is 12, which is A. Okay, now I have here multiply 20 times 0.02 times 0.2. In this way, or in this example, the best way that I have to write the decimal as a fraction to simplify them. So you can write it, this is 20. Now, plus, as you know, the decimal point after three numbers, that means that it's 2 over 1,000. And the other law here 0.2, that's mean after one number, so it's become 2 over 10. Now you can simplify, here divide by 10 is 1 and divide here by 10, you can like this, you can cross 0 with 0. Now the answer is equal to what? You have to multiply all the numerator together. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8 over the denominator is still just 100 multiply 10, which is 1000. Now you have to back write this fraction as a decimal. Don't forget that the 8 is take the first 0. Now it has to be 2 zeros before you write the 8 inside the decimal point. So I have write 2 zeros, then I write the 8. So it's become 8 thousandths, which is B. Now here, this is the same but in different way because I have a decimal with percent. So I can write first, you know that the percent is out of 100, that I can write this as 0.03 over 100 because it's a percent, I put it over 100 times the other is the same 0.03 over 100 times 1000. Why I write it all of them times? Because as you know, from the first I said that the word here of it's equal to multiply. That means multiply. Now, okay, how can I write this 0.03 over 100 in simple way? We know that if you want to write it the 3 over, now, you know this is the 3 over 100 over 100 two times. That means if you multiply 100 by 100, you can make it, it's 10,000. That means 3 over 10,000. Or you can write the 3 and put below two zeros because here the decimal after two numbers. The same thing for the next, you can write the 3 over 10,000 times 1000. Now I can simplify by cross 3 zeros from 1000 here with the 3 zeros from this or the others. Now I multiply up here, as you know, it's equal to what? To 9. 3 times 3 over 10,000 times 10, it's equal to 100,000. So you have to put now here 100,000, which is 5 zeros. Now, as we did from the past, we have to know that 9 take the first 0. So there are 4 zeros before you write the 9 as a decimal. Now this is 0.1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I put 9. So which one is correct? The correct here is what? The correct way, the answer here is, it's B. So here, as you know, I can write it like that. So the answer is what? The answer is B. The other question here is, find the value of 100 to the power of 2 minus 99 to the power of 2 all over 100 minus 99. From the past, we know that this is the different squares, so I can write it like that. 100 to the power of 2 minus 99 to the power of 2 all over 100 minus 99. I can make factorizing for the numerator like that, so it's become 100 here minus 99 times 100, okay, plus 99 over 100 minus 99. So here, as you see, there is a common factor between the numerator and the denominator. I can cross this with this. So the still here 100 plus 99, which is equal to 199. So the answer here is what? Is C. The next question, we start with the powers here now. We have some problems about the powers. Now here, if 2 to the power of x plus 4 equals 32. Okay, now first of all, we have in the powers, we have to look into the same basis. Here is 2, but here is 32. How can I make 32 as 2 to the power of number? In easy way, we can factorize 32 dividing by the same base, which is 2. So 32 here, I starting dividing by 2, it's equal to 16. Then 16 dividing by 2, it's equal to 8. Then 8 dividing by 2, it's equal to 4. 4 dividing by 2 is equal to 2. Then 2 dividing by 2, it's equal to 1. Now I can see that 32, how many 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 32 is 2 times 2, 5 times. So I can write 32 here as 2 to the power of 5, the same base of here. Now I can write it like that. 2 to the power of x plus 4 is equal to 2 to the power of 5. If the bases are the same, the powers are the same. That means x plus 4 is equal to what? To 5. I can subtract both sides by 4 like the equation. Minus 4 here, minus 4 here. 4 minus 4 is 0. So still x equal 5 minus 4 is 1. So the answer here is B. The next questions here. 2 to the power of x is equal to 5. Then what is the value of 2 to the power x plus 3? Okay, here we have to write it. 2 to the power of x is equal to 5. We have to replace this in the second equation. We know that 2 to the power of x plus 3. This is means, let us do the rule here. If I have 2 to the power of a plus b, that means a to the power of 2 to the power of a times 2 to the power of what? Of b. This is the rule, so we can use this here. So this is become 2 to the power of x times 2 to the power of 3. Now, as we know, 2 to the power of x is 5. We can write here is 5 times 2 to the power of 3. That means 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. So here it's become 4 times 8, which is equal to 5 times 4, sorry, is 8, which is equal to 40. So the answer here is equal to A. Let's go to the next. Now, this is somehow it's equal, but this is the 2 to the power of 3 of A. Okay, if I have 2 to the power of A B, I can write it like that. 2 to the power of A all to the power of what? Of B. Because as we know, if the number has 2 powers, you have to multiply these 2 powers together. So here I have this 2 to the power of x is equal to 3. That means I can write 2 to the power of 3 times x as 2 to the power of x all to the power of 3. Now I replace 2 to the power of x by 3. So this is become 3 to the power of 3. As we know, 3 to the power of 3, I have to multiply 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. Times 3 is equal to 27. So the answer is B. Okay. Now, here he said that 2 to the power of x plus 5 is equal to 1. Okay, we have a different base here. I have here bases 2 and the other base is 1. Okay, how can I make this one as 2? As we know that 1 is equal to any number to the power of 0. So any number to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So I can make this one as 2 to the power of what? Of 0, the same base. That means 2 to the power of x plus 5 is equal to 2 to the power of 0. The bases are equal. That's mean the powers are equal. So x plus 5 is equal to 0. That's mean I have to subtract 5 from both sides, minus 5 here and minus 5 here. 5 minus 5 is 0. So still x here is equal to 0 minus 5 is minus 5 or negative 5. So the answer is B. Now, if 2 to the power of x equal to 15 and 15 to the power of y is equal to 32, find x times y. Okay, now here we replace 2 to the power of x equals 15 in the second equation. Now, 15 I replaced here. It's become 2 to the power of x times y is equal to 32. As we know that from the base that 32 it's 2 to the power of 5. So here 2 to the power of x times y is equal to the power of 5. If the bases are the same, so the powers are the same. So x times y is equal to what? To 5. So the answer is B. Here I have 2 to the power x plus 1 all equals 6. Then what is the 8 to the power of x? As we know, this is add, so I have to factorize this. So here I can write it like that. 2 to the power of x plus 1 as 2 to the power of x times 2 to the power of 1, which is 2. All of this is equal to what? To 6. Then I simplify or divide the both sides by 2. 2 divided 2 is 1. 2 divided 2 is 1. You can make it like that. And 6 divided by 2 is 3. That's mean 2 to the power of x is equal to 3. Now, as we know that 8 is 2 to the power of 3, that's mean here 8 to the power of x is the same of 2 to the power of 3, because 8 is 2 3 times, to the power of what? Of x. If I switch the powers, that's mean that is the same of 2 to the power of x all to the power of 3. Now I replace 2 to the power of x by 3, so it's become 3 to the power of 3. 3 to the power of 3, that's mean 3 times 3 times 3, 3 times, which is 27. So the answer is equal to C. Now the last question here, when the bases are different here, as you see, I have here 3 and I have here 7. What is the x-up? So, if the bases are different, that's mean the power has to be equal to 0. That's mean x minus 4 is equal to 0. I add 4 for both sides, plus 4 here and plus 4 here. 4 minus 4 is 0, so x is equal to what? To 4. This we used only when the bases are different. We can't make it the same. So, are different. Thank you very much. I hope you understand what we're talking about. Waiting for other video for the GAT. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Good evening, everybody. Our lesson here is talking about the math of GAT, and I hope all of you understand how we can do this. Thank you very much.